Hi everybody, I finished my mini album page challenge. I did mine ahead of time just to show the ladies that I'm sharing this kit with what I did with it. And here's what I have. This is the board book, the base, and I covered that with cardstock, sanded it, and aged it up a little bit. I put a little brown here, a little brown down there to just cover the whole book. And then I put the lunch bag on top of it, and I made it sort of a gate opening. On top here I put the two ribbon holders and attached ribbon with brads, and that's how it opens and closes. I put my tickets here. I aged them up and stuck each one down in case they get ripped between them. There's one of the chipboard pieces here, and the rub-on in there that says Memories. Then of course I stuck this bling all over the place. This is the countertop sample that I got from Menards, but I StazOn inked it on the back and then aged it up with some Distress ink. And this side I covered with paper, sanded it, and aged it, and stuck the rest of my rhinestone flowers down on that. And then I attached it to the ribbon holder here with some Rick-Rack ribbon. There. So the first page, when you open it up, is where I stuck all my tags, and I attached this little strip of paper here with these eyelets, flower eyelets, and that's where I put one of my plastic pieces. I forget what you call those. And then of course that one says Dream, and I did different size brads just to add a little bit more interest. This tag, I kept it pretty simple. I just aged it, and I put it through the Cuttlebug with an embossing folder script. So I like how that turned out. This is another tag that hold on, it's stuck to the other one, there we go, that I glimmer misted it with yellow. I think it's actually Tuscan Sun. And so it has a pearl essence to it. Some rub-ons, another flower eyelet here, the square clip, and then some Rick-Rack ribbon on the bottom, and that just sticks in there. And then this tag, I have some rub-ons down here. This says Family, and then there's some circle rub-ons here. I don't know if you can see that, but that took one of the circles and put the last eyelet flower in there. I did the flowers like with Velma's technique. Thank you, Velma, for sharing that. That's a really cool technique. And that's done here. I put a brown brad in the middle, and this twill tape on there also. So I have those three tags in there. And then the center part of the book, I put that postcard that I got at the thrift shop. I had to trim the edges. I sanded it, and then I antiqued it with Distress ink, and I put Cherish rub-on down there. And I think she looks real sweet in there. I tore the pages up and rolled them up to make it look like it was all ripped and damaged. And she was like this little treasure that popped out. And I covered that with pearls, and I glued that in with tacky glue, just a couple spots with tacky glue. And I really like how that turned out. And then the three flowers on the edge with different centers. That's a brad, and that's a rhinestone, that's a button. And then down here I also put some more rub-on words: laugh, celebrate, and love. When I was explaining that I was going to be doing these kits, I had this silver frame, and I didn't really know what to do with it, and at the end I had that left over and this ribbon left over, so I decided to just wrap the ribbon around it and then put cardstock behind it, a flower rub-on with a rhinestone center, and I really like how that turned out. So that's how that came into being. And then Cherish and Hope, two more of those plastic plates. So that's the front of the book. And when I was at work, I was getting ideas of what to do with the doily, and this idea popped in my head about turning that round doily into a fan. So that's what I did here. I folded it in half where the fan matched, the scallop edge kind of matched, and then I folded it in quarters, and then I took each part and folded it into thirds, as you can see here. So I thought it turned out pretty nice. I glimmer misted it, I antiqued it with Distress ink, and now here it sits on my page. I had some ribbons left over, and I decided to just add them to the fan for some added interest. I attached them with this safety pin, which at the end I also realized I hadn't used yet. So that all came into being because I had all this leftover stuff. So I like how that turned out. I used the chipboard flowers underneath these flowers and this button. And then I put a rhinestone in the center of that button. Here's my last chipboard piece, and that says Friends. I glimmer misted that with Garden Fairy glimmer mist, and then antiqued it, and then the rub-on on there, of course. And then the 3 flower pieces. So that's my page. I can't wait to see what the other ladies are going to do with theirs. I imagine they're all going to be completely different and unique. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon. Bye. Okay, this is a PS to the last portion of this video, and I did find a home for these pom-poms. I antiqued them with old lace glimmer spray, and then I adhered them with tacky glue on the edge here of the book. I think that looks kind of cute. And then I used which I did not touch the yellow ribbon or the white rickrack. So I ran the white rickrack with a sponge through some distress ink and tied some here. I tied some on the inside on one of the tags, and then I put this on here with some glue dots. So, and then I also took off this ribbon here with the brads and adhered the yellow too. So now at least I've used all the ribbon. The only thing left over I have is some paper, some brads, and a few more of these rub-ons. So I think I did pretty good. Oh, I also did not use the Velcro. So anyway, I'm happy with how it turned out. It was a lot of fun, and it looks cute. So thanks for watching. Bye.